if you have a European quantum computer, a couple of it, they're very good research groups in Europe, okay? But as soon as they get a bit more mature and, start to work, you have the two fields. On the one hand, in Europe, you have a good chance getting, direct, indirect government money. So EIB and others would probably invest in along other investors. So that's an advantage in Europe. In the US, however, you get, there's a big competition from DARPA, US Defense, that basically selects the best quantum computing companies. I think they choose something like 8. And that's a real badge of honor. And if you can say you're selected by DARPA, basically it says, you're someone and you have a real technology. And then when these companies mainly sell to governments, so there it doesn't matter that much if you're European and US, but as soon as there would be more commercial sales, obviously the market is the US and US corporates take bigger risks. Typically, they take a bet and say, look, we're going to test that new technology. Maybe it doesn't work perfectly, but we will learn. That's unfortunately not a European mindset. So I think the main point is there's also regulation. Obviously, quantum is regulated and gets more and more regulated. It's probably also fair. But I think the main point in my mind is still, market size and, speed at which, customers would move and, test your products and buy them and, do something with you. It's just different.